What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with more Tales of Arise here in the skill panel. I think we're gonna buy Rising Falcon, which it's weird. It's Rising Falcon, but then we descend, so shouldn't it be Descending Falcon? I don't know. That bothers me. If your question is, AJ, why does that bother you? Well, it's because I'm pedantic as shit. Sure, let's boost defense.
Good. This came out just the way I...
So, last video we found our way here to the hideout of the Silver Swords. They are the resistance in this part of the world. Excuse me. And let's do a quick little search. Ooh, I can make a new gun. There we go. Sell that iron chunk I don't need. Might as well sell the basic rifle.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
And I want to make sure that Xion has the proper arts. Well, yeah, I want to keep Ignis Celestra. Glacio Celestra. Okay. Hello, man who will betray us. How the hell do we get out of here? So yeah, so we're still out looking for our buddy Zephyr. That's going to take us to an alley, which we don't need to go to. That's the hideout. Alright, so let's search up this way.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Dahnans accused of dissent against Cyslodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Well, I mean, what exactly are the lights doing? You want to explain that?
Damn. You can see where the floodlights converge.
Be careful. If anyone's even a little suspicious of us, they'll report us immediately.
Right. It's not just Snake Eyes we need to watch out for, but other Dahnans too. Still, there are a fair amount of people out on the streets. Isn't it safer to stay at home?
That's the thing. If you stay cooped up too long, people start to suspect you're hiding something. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So people feel like they have no choice but to turn others in so they don't get in trouble. What a miserable way to live. At the very least, we should probably go someplace where there aren't so many... Ah, Xion!
We already stick out here like a sore thumb as it
Yeah, I
is.
was about to say.
So I think it's better if we just walk confidently out in the open. Don't look anxious. Just walk firmly and look like you have a destination in mind.
What, is sticking to the plan too much of a hassle for her? This is why Renans are the worst.
I don't know if it's a Renan thing or not, but she does have a point. Anyway, we're not gonna get anywhere just standing around. Let's follow after her.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, I mean, she makes a point. I mean, we do, like, I was even about to say, we do kind of stick out. I mean, I'm sitting here with a sword and a piece of molten rock on my back, you know. And then you have the Dahnan child and Rinwell, and then we have Xion, who's a Renan. It's gonna draw some eyes. you know, people are going to ask some questions.
Everybody
Like,
walking
why
around
is
so depressed.
this group together?
They live under the cover of darkness day and night. That's bound to wear you down.
Not to mention all the snake eyes roaming around. Laughing, talking too loud, or just about anything that makes you stand out can get you killed.
Alright, so another alley over there. Finding Zephyr, that mission's there. Okay. Just kind of looking at what's all around. Search over here, maybe there's items or maybe some owls or something. As soon as I say owls, my brain goes to, we're owl exterminators. I always bring that up. It's my favorite line from Futurama. We're owl exterminators.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. You there, miss. Yes, what is it? I've received reports of your wandering beyond your living quarters and work area. What do you have to say for yourself? This doesn't look good, Alphen. You're not conspiring with any rebels, are you? What? Perish the thought. I have young children to look after. Kids whose parents were sent to the work floodlights. And so, well, I've heard it all before, lady. I'm sending you to the floodlights for going out of bounds without permission. You can tell those parents how their kids are when you get there. No, please. Who's going to take care of them if I'm not around to help them? Not my problem. Nobody asked you to take them in to begin with. Come with me. I say you get shipped off. Doesn't take much. This is insane. Here's a reward. If you find anyone else suspicious, be sure to report them too. Right, of course. Thank you very much. You know what you just did? Huh? Alphen, no. That woman you turned in was looking after kids who had no parents. So, what's it to me?
Huh?
My parents got sent to the floodlights too, you know. They came back in a sorry state. They can't work and put food on the table, so I've got to do what I can to make ends meet. That doesn't mean you can simply... Then you feed us. Come on, get us some food. I'm waiting, damn it. Yeah, I shouldn't have yelled like that.
Sorry.
Sorry about that, Rinwell. Let's get out of here. We have a realm to save, and Zephyr. So I was scrolling around on Twitter today, and I saw some news on One Piece Odyssey, the upcoming One Piece game coming out on the 13th. Look, I'm a One Piece fan. I've been pumped for an RPG set in One Piece and all that. So I'm like, turn-based RPG specifically, as I believe this game is. I was pumped. I'm like, no way in hell we're not going to play it. And we're actually going to do what I'm actually going to play through it and not ignore it like I did the Fairy Tail RPG. Even though I do want to get back into that game, but that's beside the point.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that? Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Lightmaster core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago. But apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Cysloden and covered the whole realm.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
So as I was saying, I finally kind of saw what the
Wandering
never
around
mind, more
blindly is
cutscenes.
getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there!
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you?
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth.
Well, Rinwell, were you wondering why he was in Calaglia and he's in Cysloden?
He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you— Ow! What the— Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me—
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us, please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself.
You know, maybe you should have had Alphen turn the other way so we could see his eye and not his
And
mask.
I want to learn more.
You know, when he's like looking over the shoulder or whatever. Just, that was not a good positioning. And I'm not, you know, and I'm also not saying we,
If they're going to execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too—
and I'm not saying we, sorry, I just want to make sure I get that hangout event. And I'm not saying break continuity to do it, but come on. Turn the camera. Do something different.
Dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menik. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds... So I get
Thought they
that
were
you
done.
perform a certain type of astral arts, but why does your magic look so different from what Renan's use? Is it a different source or something?
I'm not exactly an expert on how Renans cast magic, but we both manipulate astral energy to create it. We just channel that energy in different ways.
Like how you chant your spells, whereas they throw out those weird symbols?
Yeah, and just like how there are different ways to use a sword, there are elemental differences between us too. For example, light is only in Dana, and darkness is only in Rena.
Ah, alright, that makes sense. So let me ask, does that mean you can't use any dark magic at all? Or that they're just more attuned to it?
Basically not at all, since I don't have any dark energy inside my body. There might be an indirect way to tap into it, but I wouldn't know. I didn't learn everything that my family knew about magic, so it's hard for me to say for sure.
Fair enough. Thanks for teaching me all that. I really do appreciate it.
Sure thing.
All right. So, like I was saying, I'm super pumped for the One Piece RPG coming out in a few weeks. And I now understand why I'm seeing the characters in their post-time skip like outfits, but in pre-time skip arcs, like in Alabasta and whatnot. And it makes more sense now because apparently the whole game kind of like takes place within the Straw Hats' memories. So that's kind of what's going on in that game, which kind of makes me sit here and go, I'm not sure how I feel about all the arcs. I mean, 3 of the arcs I'm totally okay with. One of them, not so much. And that one arc is Alabasta. I don't know how I feel about that. Look, the Alabasta arc is just not my favorite. I mean, I know it's got some cool moments. You know, Nami using the Climate Act, everything with Vivi, Luffy against Crocodile, Robin joining the crew, Zoro Das Bones. You know, there's a lot of cool shit in that arc.
No promising leads unearthed on this end, I'm
It's
afraid.
a Das Bones, not Das
It may
Bones.
take a little
Sorry.
longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
I know this voice actor. Why can I just not think of any
We
characters?
could really use your help.
Not gonna be easy, but I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
And it's probably one of those, like, he's done tons of characters that I know.
Snake Eyes! They've got us surrounded!
Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted!
Save it! In position, everyone! Repel them!
Use us, Menik. We've got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Brinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
So this passage runs beneath the whole city, huh? Pretty clean for a Danon sewer.
Are you sure it's safe down here, Rinwell?
It's our emergency evacuation route, so it should be.
Minus the Zoogles. Yeah, the
You
Zoogles.
sure it's as secret as you think?
We can use this chance to clear the way for Menik and the others when they follow. Let's go. Enemies show up the moment we do. Are we the reason for it?
We can puzzle over it later. We gotta run.
As if it wasn't weird enough getting into the city through that hole. Why are there so many passages like this around Sisloden? And it doesn't seem like the Snake Eyes use them to get around without being detected either.
Yeah, they don't look like ruins. Do you have any idea, Rinwell?
These passages are sewers. They're underground so the water doesn't freeze, but they're not really unusual in big cities like this one.
Really?
Is there nothing like these back in Calaglia?
Not as far as I know. In Calaglia, anything they wanted to get rid of, like waste or garbage, was simply burned. Including the bodies of dead slaves. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was another way of getting astral energy out of them.
I think it was just to make Calaglia look
So
like
the
hell,
doctrine, didn't
but
it?
that was the whole point of Calaglia, was to be hell. So yeah, as I was saying, I have never been a fan of the Alabasta arc. Like I said, cool moments in it, but if we're gonna go pre-time skip arcs that I would like to see in the game, there are other ones that I'd like to see. I mean, clearly, that thing's about to cast an astral art. I'll handle it. I can stop it, no problem. Okay. Rinwell's boost, magic cancel. Attacks an enemy with a special art that disturbs astral energy. If the enemy is hit while is hit with it while casting an art, they'll be downed and Rinwell will steal the spell and charge it, leaving them unable to use for a while. Okay.
If you spot any arch wielders, let me know.
Will do. Much obliged.
Okay. If you see an enemy about to cast an astral art, that's your cue to deploy Rinwell. If you hit the enemy with her boost attacks as they're casting the spell, she'll still be able to use it for herself later. That's really cool.
Take that! There! Into the shadow! One more! Mega Red!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
I'm only getting started!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Shit.
Lightning
Sword
Contest!
Rain Alpha!
Thunderblade!
We did it!
Searing Flame! Raging Cast! Here goes! Friend!
Rising Wyvern! This should make for
That's
some
cool.
good weapon crafting material.
So yeah, as I was saying before I got distracted, I mean, they're clearly going to be doing the Water 7, and what I saw in the tweet said Water 7, and I'm willing to bet it's also going to include any Slobby, because no way in hell you're doing just Water 7.
Little help!
You're mine!
Searing
Blow
Flame!
away!
Raging Cascade! Flame of
Take this!
Fury!
Swallow Blade!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
Now!
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done!
More where that came from!
But yeah, no way in hell they're just doing Water 7 without doing any Slobby. I mean, any Slobby's got so many great moments. You know, Luffy versus Rob Lucci, Luffy showing off gear second, along with third gear, the whole Robin, I want to live moment. Chopper, was that when Chopper unveiled Monster Point for the first time? I think so. Yeah, he first unveiled Monster Point in that arc. That was Frankie's kind of like first big adventure with the crew.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! This one's all mine!
Raging Cascade!
It's over! Damn it!
Dance in the wind! Air down!
This one's gonna be tough! Win!
Now! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, I can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
Now!
I mean, what, Usopp burning down the, I'm sorry, Soga King, or Sniper King, whatever, burning down the world government flag. Still probably one of my favorite moments was Zoro and Usopp being handcuffed together. So, Usopp was holding one of Zoro's katanas, and Zoro was using him as a katana. Just, you know, moving him around and having Usopp going, shing, shing, shing. I mean, Water 7 was an awesome arc.
This should be easy. Stardust! Here I come!
So I want to see something. Infernal Torrent. I thought I got Rising Phoenix.
Daring flame, reload!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Stardust!
Leave now. Recover!
I owe you one.
I'm only getting started. Gemini Alpha! Back into the fray!
You're mine!
Lightning
finished.
Orb!
Eat
Photon
dirt!
Dance in the wind! By the power of air thrust!
Yeah, I thought I picked up that skill. Rising Falcon. Oops. I was trying to buy Rising Phoenix. Oopsie. But there we go.
It's like we won.
So yeah, I mean, putting the Enies Lobby Water 7 arc, definitely that's a great, you know, that one was clearly gonna be in the game.
Get lost!
You're mine!
One more! Here, let me help. Light after lightning!
You aren't you human?
To stop the giants?
Right.
Here's a healing art!
Somebody help me.
Lightning orb!
Win!
Light after the blazing cascade!
Rising now!
Here's a healing art!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not feel Renin, they don't.
And this one's mine!
Look, I get it. You guys want to sit and talk, but I'm getting really messed up here. Somebody mind healing me?
Here I come!
Art sealed!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Okay. Here I come! Win!
Now!
You're mine!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Rising Falcon!
Nicely done.
That was a lot of those things.
Interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
A lot of those things just dropping tons of spells on me. So I keep getting distracted. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Water 7, Enies Lobby, that's a really cool arc to put in.
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Raging cascade!
I
Reload! In here! Daring flame! Daring
what was I
flame!
about to say?
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
You know, I'm glad they're also including Marineford. You know, again, great arc.
I'm only getting started.
There, here!
Along with Dressrosa. I know everybody loves Dressrosa. I've still not gotten to it. I'm still near the end-ish of Mermaid Island.
Fighting them.
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
I know I'm a fan, yet I'm super behind on the anime. But yeah, but I know everybody loves Dressrosa. Plus, that was the introduction to Gear 5. Gear 5, Gear 4. That was when Bound Man got introduced. God, more of those little things. So yeah, I mean, I get all these arcs, but yeah, Dressrosa to me, that arc was always bloated.
Is this it?
Where are you going? Sleep now. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Looks like somebody bring me back alive.
I can't heal you forever. I don't feel so well. Really? You still have plenty more than I can thank you. I can still put up
Turn
a
the
fight.
tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Ready to go.
Rising Wyvern!
You're mine. There. Go. Searing flame. Right here. I'm out. More from the stockpile. Back into the fray. All right. And again.
There we go.
I felt better. That's for sure.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, my whole point is, I'm not a big fan of Alabasta. I mean, it's a fine arc. It's just not one of my favorites. If I had to pick an arc that I really wish that they'd include in the game, it would be Thriller Bark. Is probably... It introduces my favorite One Piece character. That's right, I love Brook. I think he's got the most depressing backstory of the whole crew. But... well... nah, yeah, I think it's sadder than Jinbei's. Jinbei's is really sad. But, you know, with the whole death of Fisher Tiger and everything, but I still... so's Chopper's, but yeah, I still think Brooks is having to watch his whole crew die in front of him and then drift alone, just basically becoming insane on that ship. It mixes up with that. I love Brooks' personality. I gotta love the Soul King, baby.
You picked the wrong fight. Come one, come all. Take this. Severing wind. Take this. It's over. Any more of this and I'll burn out.
There. How's this?
You're mine.
We're confiscated.
Get through.
Searing flame. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
But yeah, I mean, I love the introduction
This is it.
Brook in that arc. I love
Where are you going? Searing flame. Excited.
I'm not gonna say I love Gecko Moria so much. I mean, he's okay. But even though Brook is my favorite character, I will always say I think Zoro has the most badass moments in all of One Piece. You know, my favorite probably being the, I know everybody's going to say the Thriller Bark moment, the nothing happened moment, you know, where he takes on the pain of the whole crew and, you know, nothing happened. But still my favorite is the Baratier arc, after his first fight with Mihawk, where, you know, Mihawk delivers that big final slash on him. You know, he turns around, he's like, why are you doing this? And, oh, you know, what is it? Is scars on the back or a swordsman's shame? And that shit. Oh my god, I love that moment. That's when Mihawk kind of looked at him, you know, was like, you know, okay, I can respect this guy. You know, that was the, and then right after that, he promised Luffy, he's like, you know, I promise you, my captain, I will never lose again. Hell, I loved his badass moment in Enislavian Water 7 where he told Luffy, you know, look, man, Usopp can come back if he apologizes after the shit he pulled, you know, disrespecting the captain and, you know, leaving the crew and everything like that. But, nah, shit.
I'm out of ammo. Not in your dreams. Mega Ray.
Take this.
By the power of water. Lightning condemned. Thunder.
Wrong button. Yeah, just that badass moment of telling Luffy he has to be a captain and be hard on Usopp
Still
after he,
with the Lord?
You
the
simply
shit he
can't be
pulled.
too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
It's the whole thing. It's, man, Zoro, again, people would argue that Zoro's most badass moment comes out of the Thriller Bark arc. But like I said, I really wish that was the they do that arc. But I get it. Alabaster's a much larger arc, so I get kind of why they're not doing it. But I still wish.
Looks like we found our mystery resident.
The Snake Eyes must have kept it here in case of intruders.
We can't let it slow us down. Let's finish it and keep moving.
Gross.
I wasn't expecting something so big.
They want to make sure we don't leave.
Then we'll just have to beat it. For everyone's sake.
I'll be saving this one.
Severing wind!
Here, go for the weak point.
It's over!
Lightning orb. More with that. This one's mine. Lightning dance in the wind. Air thrust. Help this.
Blue escape!
Searing flame. Reload.
Blew away!
Sight. Dance in the wind. Magna ray. Air thrust. Photon. Lightning condense. Thunder blade. Downfall. I'm out of air.
Not today!
Magna ray. Sighted.
Xion again is.
Searing flame. Reload. It's over.
Lightning Wyvern!
Ow, ow.
Here, let me help. That move.
Here comes the big one! Swallow blade!
Searing flame. Reload.
Take this!
Lightning.
You're mine!
Searing flame. Reload. Back into the fray.
Demon time!
Got you.
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm gonna need more.
Resuscitation. Come on. I'll blow you to smithereens. Here's a healing arc.
Here I come!
First aid.
It's on!
Dance in the wind. Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Here I go! Burn in hell! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started.
Is this it?
Don't mind if I do.
Ah, crap. My finger twitched.
Lightning orb. Raging cascade. Searing flame. Reload. Where are you going? Lightning orb. My astral energy.
Come on, come on. Get back up.
Here, let me help. First aid. There with the others. Magic is. I was overconfident.
Damn it.
In there with the others. Photon.
I think we're boned.
Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. Now's our chance.
Ooh, that's nice.
I can't lose.
Xion back into the fight.
It's over. Dance in the wind. To the fray. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. I'll bring you air thrust. Take care of. Buddha resuscitation. Sight. It's over. Searing flame. Reload. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pulling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's gonna attack!
Okay.
Watch out.
Ow.
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Xion. Ah. Am I somehow gonna tap dance out of this?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Swallow blade! Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Sighted. It's over. Searing.
This one's all mine!
Ow.
This one's mine!
Now. It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle. Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. You're mine.
Okay, we are. No. Oh, restores 30% of CP. There we go.
Ready to go.
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do. Stay focused. I'm only getting. They're not playing around.
Swallow blade!
Here I go. Dance in the wind. Searing flame. Reload. Dance in the wind. Searing flame. Here's a healing
Come on,
arc.
come on.
First aid. Primed and ready. Lightning orb. Got you. Dance in the wind. Searing flame. Reload. Take it. It's over.
Okay, what are you doing, you slimy little bastard?
Confiscated.
There we go.
I'm only getting started. I can do this all day.
More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down. Lightning orb. Reload. In the wind. Where are you going? Sleep now.
Eat dirt!
Here goes. I'm only getting. Here, let me help. First aid.
Alphen as much as I can.
Reload. Come in handy. Watch him, baby.
Can't move!
Searing flame. Reload. I'll be saving. Searing flame. Reload. All right. Here I go. You're mine. Here I go. Searing flame. Reload. I'm out of ammo. Quit staring and concentrate on the fight. I'm all stopped up. I don't take orders from you. You're mine. Searing flame. Reload. One at a time.
We've got him on the run!
Spend a lot of money getting those life bottles back.
Let the marksman handle this. Reload! I never miss. I'll be saving there. You're mine. Watch him now. Go. Go get it. Searing flame. Reload.
Sonic Thrust!
Reinforcements?
Ignite!
Here I go. I'm only getting searing flame. Reload.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I go.
Come on, just a little more.
Finish it!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Alright then. Increased boost gauge from enemy downs. It's, Alphens. Okay. Gonna save up with him. Alright, that's not bad. And yeah, I want to save up for faster magic charge. Oh man, that hiccup. That hurt.
You okay?
Bregan? What are you doing here?
When I heard the Snake Eyes had attacked, I figured you'd probably be headed this way sooner or later. Come on, it won't be long before they sniff us out. We need to find safer ground.
What about the others we left behind?
Menek can handle himself. Have a little faith. Come on, follow me.
Oh, is he the traitor?
I wonder if something happened.
Something wrong? Yeah, you could say that. You know how the hidden passage that connects Sizzleden to the outside world. Well, on my way back from there, I spilled some food outside the entrance. The smell of it attracted Zeugles, and now it's too dangerous to cross through that path. Not much point talking to Bregan about it either. Everyone in the Silver Swords is too busy.
Hey.
Sounds like a big problem. That path's the only way into and out of town at this point, right? Have the Zeugles gotten into the pathway itself? Not yet, thankfully. They've just been hanging around the entrance. Why? Are you thinking of helping? I know it's a lot to ask right now, but hey, if it's fine, we'll take care of it. It's not something we can afford to ignore. Thank you. I really owe you all big time. Just be careful. There are a lot of Zeugles crawling around out there. Got it. Sure. I would love to go help. I just have one small problem. I am low on health. And CP and everything. It's... I'll go out after I get a rest.
How many of these hideouts do you guys have exactly?
Enough. You can never be too careful these days. We even keep some of them secret from each other. So long as you don't let anyone tail you, you're welcome to use them as you please.
So what's our plan of action?
We're still going to rescue Zephyr, right?
That goes without saying. If only we knew where he was, we could...
Hey! You're gonna want to see this!
I think this is going to answer our question.
The Calaglian dissident will forthwith be executed in witness of His Excellency Lord Ganabelt. Clause 2 of the Special Curfew Act has been initiated with immediate effect throughout the realm. All Dahnans not involved in special duties or corrective labor must remain indoors until further notice and watch the execution broadcast. Any citizens found in breach of this protocol will be arrested as dissidents. This is a direct order. Repeat, this is a
You think they're
public
talking about your
announcement.
friend?
But Law said... I thought we had days, not hours.
Looks like it's been brought forward.
Just hold on. Where do you think you're going? We don't even have a plan yet.
Screw the damn plan!
Yeah, I was about to say, really?
No,
You think
Zephyr's
he's going
going
to
to
care
be
about that?
burned.
Alphen, we've got to go. The clock's ticking.
We've all gotta go some way, I guess.
We'll join up with you afterwards. We might be able to create a diversion.
Good idea. Let's go. We have to get to the plaza. What's going on? Why did the execution get moved up?
Calm down. We don't know enough to say what's going on here.
Alrighty then.
We've got no way of knowing what happened.
Let's see here. As I always do, let's pop in here, check for new weapons.
The medic in the oven.
I still can't craft that accessory that I want.
Damn it.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
Zephyr and the other...
I want to buy a few life bottles. It's about half my cash, but it's worth it.
Right?
Let's just get to the plaza and fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some other stuff, so... more items dropped, grilled mushrooms, heal up after battle. Just waste all my potatoes.
Should definitely keep you guys full.
If it just wasn't for that effect being so good of getting a heal after a battle. Alright guys, I wanted this to be a little bit longer of a video, maybe push that hour-and-a-half mark, but if we're gonna move on to the, you know, kind of the final mission, or the, maybe not final mission, but I mean, I can't, I think we're probably almost done with this section of the game, because, I mean, we're gonna go save Zephyr, and then... Oh, okay. So we can't even go out that way. Yeah, so we're going to go save Zephyr, and then the Lord is going to be there, so I'm going to guess that this is going to be a pretty quick little bit, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, next video, we'll save up. Save up? God damn it, I can't not fucking talk today. I'm having a day, guys. Next video, we're gonna save Zephyr and keep going on with the plot. Thanks so much for watching. As always, social media down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See y'all in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.